Sup everyone. Today I am going to be playing a little deck I like to call FU. It is quite a fun deck. It's a deck that I've made myself. It has gotten me all the way to Diamond. Just like exclusively, this deck has gotten me to Diamond 4, which is saying quite a lot. Saying quite a lot indeed. Like, the deck is pretty fun. The entire thing, why it's called FU, is I was getting really frustrated with the meta, right? Let me tell my story. I was getting really frustrated with the meta. I was really getting frustrated at losing everything. I am back to this game, like I am back to a lot of games. I'm back to gaming in general, basically. Back to this game. I don't have any of the new sets stuff. I don't have any cards. I don't have nothing. I haven't been playing for... I'm back to Magic after only a couple of months, Like, I have nothing on Arena. I haven't played Magic in, like, 4 years, 5 years. All my cards are gone, basically. I had a few wild cards. I've been grinding. There's a lot of, 11 commons, 1 rare, 5 mythics. That's all I've got, because I've just been crafting everything I can. This is what I've come up with. It's mostly... one, it's cheap, IRL, it's quite a cheap deck, excluding the Shieldred. Like, you look at the price here, 284, that's not cheap at all, but you look at that, 240 bucks of that is just in the one card here. The rest of it's all really cheap. Everything is quite cheap, so the only thing I have really had to pay for is the Unholy Annex and the Hopeless Nightmares, and they're both really vital. The Unholy Annex is like incredibly vital to the deck. If you want to make this yourself, it's quite cheap. Really, it is quite cheap. Just, you don't need to play the Soldier. The Soldier is just in the sideboard. It does help you win. It's not necessary though. Alright, without that out of the way, let's get into what the deck actually is about. The deck features so much discard. So heavy on the discard. We got Burglar Rats, play them, discard a card. Deep Cavern Bats, play it, take a card out of your opponent's hand. Gatekeeper of Malakir, whenever they play a creature, gets sacrificed. You just sacrifice it. Just boom, turn 3, boom, sacrificed. Nezumi Informant, it's just another Burglar Rat. Play it, discard a card. Valley Rockcaller. This is in the main. It's not necessarily... If you know, like, this is probably the one card I sideboard out almost all the time. I'm not sure why I'm doing it here, actually. I should probably do it here so you can actually see better. Alright, let's have a look. Where were we? Valley Rockcaller. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Sorry, everyone. Valley Rockcaller. Whenever it attacks, each opponent loses X life. You gain X life, where X is number of bats, rats, squirrels, and lizards. We have lots of them. Rat, bat, rat. Lots of them. Momentum Breakers in here for another sacrifice. So these are how we control the board. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. We control the hand, we control the board. We basically win with lots of little ones. Duress, look at the cards, piss one off. Hopeless Nightmare, piss off a card. Normally we're playing it like, it's like, I called the deck FU because I was so sick of losing to broken cards. So I thought, what if my opponent just can't play the game? What if they just don't have any cards to play? And it originally started out as like a Dimir deck, and I had some counter spells, and I just realized, like, I don't need that. I don't need that at all. We just go mono black and just make you not be able to play anything. Now, obviously, when our whole game is just to discard your opponent's hand and win the game by them not being able to play the game, there is a big flaw in that. And the flaw is if our opponent draws cards. If they draw cards, we lose. So, that is why Shieldred's in here. That is the one reason why Shieldred's in here. If your opponent is drawing cards, then every time they do, they're going to lose 2 life. And hopefully with some Valley Rock cores and stuff like that, will have pushed them out to quite low health by the time they're actually playing their draw cards. And every time they play a draw card, they're going to be feeling it quite harshly. That is the only reason why that's sort of in here. It is not necessary. Now, why it's not necessary? One, the deck can usually handle things like that, so the draw cards won't be hitting until much later. Like, no one's running Opt, you know? No one's running Opt, 1 mana draw card. No one's running a thing. They're mainly running, like, the 3 mana, 4 mana stuff. Like, Stock Up's 3 mana. What's the other one? Can't remember. But a lot of the draw cards in the meta are 3 or 4 mana. So we usually have a decent board state before that happens. So that's why it's not as necessary. Desecration Demon. And Unholy Annex. So he's here because of Unholy Annex. Unholy Annex is the way we draw our hand back, because while we are discarding our opponent's hand, right, with our duresses and that, these are all cards. We are gaining card, we are getting card advantage with these. We are, but we're also losing cards from our hand. And all our mana curve, like our mana curve is almost entirely just 2-drops, 25 2-drops. And what that means is we can play lots of these cards, but we need to be able to draw them. And that's where Unholy Annex comes in. You need to be able to draw cards. So you play the room at 3, you just start drawing stuff. It also synergizes with Momentum Breaker. So whenever you draw your card in your end step and you have a demon, your opponent will lose life in your end step, which is still your turn, which means that your engines will actually tick up. So that's pretty good. Painful Quandary. That is the Sheoldred replacement, really. If you were going to do it without Sheoldred, I just run 3 Painful Quandaries. It does cost 1 more mana. It's not as good, but your opponent, you get into this conundrum, right? You can draw cards, sure, but you can't play them. Like, if you play them, you're going to lose life or discard a card. When you discard a card, you're going to go back into our little Bandit's Talent issue of having the second one there, level 2, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. If you got one of your cards, you lose 2 life. So it's like, what do you want to do? You want to lose 5 life and keep your cards, or do you want to discard one and then just trigger Bandit's Talent? Like, so those are our win cons, really. Our win cons are Bandit's Talent and Unholy Annex, and then also just being able to make 6/6 demons. And the biggest win con of all is our opponent just not playing anything. I could probably go on for a long time about this, but I'll probably start talking about it while playing it. We'll just quickly go over the lands. There'll be if you want to skip this, I'll put in the timestamps when the game actually starts, so you can see. We have Mudflat Village. Quite important to get us back our rats. If they die, you can get another rat. Like, a lot of times it's end game stuff. So say they're holding a card in hand. Usually they hold a land, you know. They just hold a land in hand indefinitely because they don't need to play the land, and it just saves them from Bandit's Talent going off. Well, we can just get back 1 or 2 burglar rats and make them discard and make Bandit's Talent just go off again. Swamps, self-explanatory. Dross Pit, I've just added these in recently because occasionally, I've only added 2, right? One, because it enters tapped, and enters tapped is not that good for us in the early game, but it's fine. And the thing is, it can draw us a card. That's the main thing. We need to draw a card sometimes. Sometimes we can't get the Unholy Annex. Sometimes it's just not possible to get the Unholy Annex. So we need another way to draw a card. Nothing else is really going to be able to draw us a card. Demolition Field. So another issue I've found is sometimes there's quite a lot of land creatures in the game at the moment, and also in Standard. that our opponents will play, and they can ruin us because those land creatures often turn back into lands at the end of the turn. Our main ticket of removal is sacrificing. So that is a way to get around sacrificing. So that's why Demolition Field's in there, really. There also are other couple lands that it's good to just blow up sometimes. For example, I can't think of anyone. Alright. Fountain Port. It's just a late game saver for us, you know. We can make treasure tokens if we absolutely need to. Probably not. The main thing is just making a fish and then sacrificing it again to draw a card. Misha's Foundry. It's not important. Occasionally it's good just for a little bit of aggro. If we're like, so if we only have spells, we don't have anything to attack with, but they're on like 6 life or something, it's a pretty stalemate board state. Misha's Foundry can just handle that for us. Again, it's a land creature basically. There's only one because you don't need more than one. Quickly now on the sideboard, Corrupted Conviction. If we are versing a control, like a control matchup where they're gonna like kill a lot of our creatures that way, like that type of control, just play this, sub it in, because that way your creature's gonna die. You're gonna expect your creature to die, but you can just play 1 black mana and just draw 2 cards as a response of it dying. So it's pretty good. You can just sack it and that happens. Like sacking the rats and stuff doesn't really matter. You can get them back with the Mudflats Village. Very good card. Ghost Vacuum, just graveyard hate for cards that decks that running graveyard stuff at the moment. Fake Your Own Death. This is good into aggro. You can trade, very good into mono red. Basically you can trade off your rats for whatever their big threat is at the moment. And when it comes back, like when it dies, it'll come back, and then it also discard a card. So this is actually not the worst into aggro, because aggro needs to have their, what am I trying to say? Aggro needs to have they need to have tempo. Like they need to be able to pull all that stuff out of their ass in the first 2 turns, or they're going to lose. If you discard their hand, then all of a sudden they're going to be really struggling to be able to get everything they need. They're going to be top decking, and if they top deck land, then they're just done. Another Gatekeeper, so again versing aggro, what I'll normally do is sub out some of the like Painful Cruncheries. We don't need them. The Rot Caller is no good into aggro. Get rid of that and that. Get in Fake Your Own Death, Feed the Cycle, Gatekeeper. Feed the Cycle is just an instant target removal with the added benefit of you can forage for it. So it's good into aggro. You trade off your cards and then you just get rid of dudes out of your graveyard to make it cost cheaper. Ancient Vendetta, pretty much solely for Solemn Simulacrum. You just name it and then you win the game. Sheldred, like I said, in for draw, and another Painful Crunchery is also for draw decks. Alright, I think we've done enough explaining here. Let's play it, see how it goes. Hopefully I win, to show you all how it goes. Like I said, it's gotten me to Diamond, this deck. It does quite well in the meta. It's quite cheap on paper, except for Sheldred. I would go for it if I were you. Take the play. This is fine. Is it fine? I'm just going to showcase this hand. Like, it's best of 3. I like playing best of 3s. Play the Dross Pits first. We don't need a Hopeless Nightmare them right away. Nomad Outpost, okay. I don't know what they have they can play at 2 mana. I think we Dross Pits again. And just play a Hopeless Nightmare. Oh. So, a Swamp. Yeah, alright, so that was Reckle. Alright, let's find out what they actually have here. Yes, okay. So they can play Cavern of Souls. The only thing they can play is Zergo, and Zergo is probably our biggest threat as well. They can get Zergo back with that, but that's at turn 5. Put a 1/1 counter at the beginning of end step. If it died, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Okay, I mean, I think it's Zergo. Like, we just have to get rid of the Zergo here. They're not going to be able to play a creature next turn unless they top decked another Zergo. Then we'll play a demon. Yeah, there we go. And here's the thing about Cavern of Souls. We don't give a crap about Cavern of Souls. Because we are fine for those creatures to come in. Because then we'll just kill it. Like this, I think we're going to win this one easy. Because our opponent's kind of screwed. They can't do anything. Yeah, boom. Done. Whatever they play, we're just going to kill anyway. Now that we know it's that, what do we want to do? Do we even change anything? I think we do kind of want maybe Feed the Cycles. I saw lots of creatures. I didn't see any spells. I don't even know what spells they're going to be running. We'll get rid of that and go for Feed the Cycles. What else do I want? I think I get rid of the Rock Callers. Get rid of Rock Callers. We'll get one of them. Get 2 Corrupted Convictions. Get a Fake Your Own Death. Do I want 2 Corrupted Convictions? I think I do. Is this looking fine? Do we even need Painful Quandary? I think we get rid of Painful Quandary for the other Fake Your Own Death. Alright, let's try this. Try this out. So we know they're a creature deck, and that's kind of how this deck operates. It's like, are they a creature deck, or are they a spell deck? If they're a spell deck, we get rid of our sacrificing stuff. Doesn't matter to us anymore. If they're, this is a great hand to keep. Great hand to creep. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Oh, don't play the now. Yeah, let's just do this. Turn 1, turn 2, because then we can play another turn 2. And we can play this on turn 4 if we have to. It's not the worst thing in the world. What was I saying? Yeah, so if they're a creature deck, you take out some of the spell removal, like Duress, like we just did, just for way more creature removal. We're gonna get that Zergo again. I might even GG after that. What can they do? Yeah, that's the whole operation of the deck. That's whenever you attack with 1 or less toys, isn't it? It's fine. Play this. Start that chain up. We'll start taking damage, sure, doesn't matter. Boom, there you go. Card draw is amazing, because now look, we're already in advantage here. They've got 3 cards in hand, we got 5. That's what the whole deck aims to do. Just aims to shut our opponent out of the game. Baron Step Siege, Abzan, I really don't care about that. And that was probably not the move for them to do. Because now we do this. Now we start peeling for damage. Discard a card, sir. Which one is it going to be? That's the other good thing about this deck. A big strength of this deck is making your... Wait, I don't understand. He picked discard 2? Wait, how did that happen? When it enters, they discard 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. But they did discard a non-land card. I think the thing is this gives you the option to choose discard 1 or 2, like in Arena. What happened there? I don't know. But either way, the thing is the deck gives you options, right? One of the deck's strength is giving your opponent options. Whenever you give your opponent options, it's bad for them. Like, what do we do here? We played this one. Yeah, and then just another Bandit's Talent, I guess. That's what I mean, like, we don't give a shit about this. Like, our opponent's not going to be able to do anything. They'd have no board state, they have nothing. We're just going to slowly get pinged. Mono black control, it's so nice. Probably drop a demon next turn. Actually, what we'll probably do, we'll probably make this a demon. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Very easy, very good into creature decks. Like I said, the deck struggles when your opponent draws cards. So like I said, the deck excels versus creatures. There's two things it struggles with. One, it struggles with the white Overlord, Overlord of the Mist Lords, pretty much exclusively. The other Overlords, I don't give a shit about. I win. If you play something that isn't the white one, it's fine. The reason the white one sucks is it gives them options to sacrifice. And it also has evasion, so this is great for us. Double Annex? And our opponent take a mulligan? Oh my god. If it's mono red, we're dead. But if it's not mono red, we can draw into Oblivion and win the game. So I was running Phyrexian Arenas, but these are just better. Phyrexian Arena costs 1 and double black. The thing is, oh, I don't like that color. I don't like that color. Let's see how we go. We have a momentum breaker. Okay, this is okay. This guy. You gonna kill it? I don't care if you kill it. That's the other good thing, because I don't give a shit if our opponent get lost the damn rat. Like, do I care about if they get lost the damn rat? No, because they just lost a card out of their hand. It's like my whole aim is to try and make you not have cards in your hand. This essentially just became a burglar rat. I think we hold off on the annex just for now because we know they're not mono red, so we have some breathing room here. Yeah, counter it. That's fine. That's fine. Oh wait, auto pay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that because that means this just became 2 for 1. Okay. Mox Jasper. What deck is this? So here's the thing, right? I don't really care about that. So we're gonna go ahead and drop our first annex. Oh, is it gonna get counted? No? Okay. So it's Pixies, but it's Pixies with a random Mox Jasper in it? What? Is it Pixies Splash Dragons? Is that what they're doing? Another Pixie? Sure. Sure, go ahead, get it back. We go ahead and I think because we have another turn to chill, I think we double discard them. Discard 1. Hello. Nice. Just go ahead and double discard those both, mate. So they struggled, they chose that over whatever else they had. And, okay, get lost, yeah. And then I think we'll just do one of these. Thanks for the map token. It's a land. We can do with a land. And what are they gonna play? I'm pretty sure they discarded a... Oh no, they didn't discard a land. Next turn I'm just gonna make a damn demon. Sure, I'll block 1. Ooh, that's telling. That's telling. Telling as heck. 1, 2, 3, 4. What we can actually do is make this demon and then make them discard another card or sacrifice 1. We do this. And then we make them sacrifice 1. And then we'll start gaining life. Oh, okay. That's not the way to handle a Desecration Demon, by the way. The way to handle a Desecration Demon is on your turn. because now you have nothing. You could have played a, what do you call it? Sheltered by Ghosts or something. So we know it's Pixie. I think our deck is actually not bad against Pixie in general. I don't even know if I want to change anything just yet. Because I don't know what the hell those what dragons is he going to run? You know? He's got dragons in the deck? And red? Oh, the red, it might not be Pixie. Well, I mean, we saw Pixies. But the red, is he running the Otter Planeswalker? Does Pixie normally run the Otter Planeswalker? I don't know. I don't know much about the Pixie deck. I don't know what we should have done, you know? What can we sideboard? Like, I said, Mox Jasper just threw me for a loop. So hard. What the hell dragon does he have in the deck? Like, Mox Jasper is not good, guys. It might be good in Commander. It's not good anywhere else. Because you have to control the dragon, is the thing. You have to have the dragon yourself on the field. It's not tap 2 only to play a dragon. It's tap 2 if you control the dragon. It's rubbish. Dragons cost like 5 mana. Dragons are expensive. There's not many cheap dragons in the set. In standard at all. Oh no. If we have 1 more mana. Do I take the gamble? We take a mulligan. Yeah, okay, this is better. We just put the Painful Quandary away. We know we're never playing a Painful Quandary. Turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Rat, turn 3 Annex. Opponent mulligan as well. That's so good for us. Okay. Ooh. And this is what I mean about like aggro, quote unquote. I know this is not aggro. I think get lost. I know it's not aggro, but I mean they played one, and then lost another card and mulligan. So turn 2 and they only have 3 cards in hand. Like, that's pretty scary. I think I actually play this first. It's like good into these sorts of matchups. Because we can start swinging. It's got Menace. We can play a Rat next turn. Even though I probably want to play the Annex next turn. I think we play a Rat next turn. Save the Annex for when he's got less cards. We play Rat, and then the turn after. Because he can bounce. So you can play that now. It's a decision because I want to get value out of this turn, so I don't want to play the Annex. Because if I play the Annex, he can just bounce it. He's probably going to bounce that. And if he bounces something, I'm fine with that because he still has to discard a card. Yeah, he's going to bounce it. I knew he was going to bounce something this turn. He left a 3 mana up. He can discard one of those lands. That's fine with me. And then what, he's just going to play the Pixie again? Discard Fabled Passage? Why would you discard that one? 4 mana. Play this. And this. Swing for 1. And this is just great. I love it. Yes, please trade. Oh, please. Almost. Alright, perfect. We can freely play our Annex. Swing in for a lot here. Yeah, do you want to do that? I don't think so. Quite clearly play our Annex. And then just swing. Boom. Valley Rockcaller in this state is just going to be negating our guy here, and that is great for us. The double trade? Oh my god. What can our opponent do now? Absolutely nothing. We just played Desecration Demon now, I think. So it's the tricky call of we play, like, we're not in a winning spot right now. We're in a very, very, very strong spot. We're not in an absolutely winning spot. You can still top deck lots of control, and we only have one Desecration Demon now. We just want to start pipping. Yeah, that's fine. Look at this, make a demon. The longer we can just stay out without playing cards, is the better, because he can just still board wipe us. But we're fine. Like, I mean, Desecration Demon, we would have won the game at this moment, but we just win now anyway. You know, like, it's fine to be patient. I think it was the right thing. Good game, sir. And there you go. As you can see, just decimated pixies. Deck does really well. I really like it. Let me put I'll put this one back up for you. If you want, you can find it searching here. It's called FU because I hate everything. I hate the standard meta. I hate everything going on at the moment. I hate mono red aggro. I hate pixies. I hate omniscience. I hate solemn simulacrum. I hate domain. This deck handles all of them pretty well. All of them pretty well. I hope I showcased the deck well enough. I really like it. Again, Sheoldred is cheap on Magic Arena. Sheoldred is the only mythic in the deck. Let's have a look. How do we show a deck breakdown here of, where is it here? Does it show rares and stuff in here? 4 bats, 8 rats. No, how do I see rares? If I just go, does that change it? Oh, yeah. No. Alright, so let's just have to manually count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These aren't necessary, but yeah, 13, 14. There's 14 in the main. These aren't necessary rares to get. Valley Rockcaller also isn't necessary. It does help a lot into non-aggro decks, which is why I play it first, because sure, mono red aggro is very prominent, but this deck handles aggro fine. It doesn't handle spells fine, but being able to just like ping him for extra damage just does help. Alright, so there's a lot of rares. So on Arena, there's a lot of rares to be crafted in this deck. There's only 3 mythics though. So on Arena, this deck is cheap. In real life, you could get rid of the Sheoldreds. I would just replace them with, like I said, more Painful Quandaries. I'll probably bump the Duress up. Maybe get another Desecration Demon. Because if you got 4 Desecration Demons, it doesn't matter what spells they're going to play, you're just going to be able to kill them. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, this deck's been carrying me to victory. I made the deck myself. It's taken a lot of trial and error, but I really, really like it. And I hope you guys like it too. So with that, I will say goodbye. Bye-bye.